What's up, Jabroskis? I have but 2 words for you. Shoots, brah! Yeah. Finally get to wear my Shoots tee and actually have it mean something. It's been a while since we got any shoot action. But I got another 2 words for you. Muster up. Where you from? What you munching on? Drinking? Whatever. I got my Raptor mug. Not that there's Raptors involved tonight, but it just happened to be the first one that I grabbed out of the cupboard. Cheers to Inspiration 4. May they have a safe journey or trip back to Earth. I wasn't sure if I was going to wear my old school Shoots bra tee or my new school Shirts bra tee, but I decided to go old school. Here we go. Cap 404, North Kakaki. Course, Hey Crow Productions. What's up, bro? From Salina, Ohio. What's up? What's up, Lab Padres? Lab Padre here. I just saw someone say, hey, Lewis. Yeah, what's up, Lab? Coming to you from South Padre Island, no doubt. Or you can just say Starbase. Thank you, Justin DeLong, for modding. Thank you, members. Austin McMurtrace here from Indiana. What's up, neighbor? Of course, Eric Beavers is here. Cold Coors Light. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw the light in there. It's just natural because I don't know my alcoholic beverages. Payphone Bone, Texas barbecue water. What the heck is that? Speedway, Indiana. Okay. UK is here. What's up, Ian Thompson? California. California. And you had to throw the LOL in there too. It's laughable. Plymouth. What's up, Plymouth? Tucson, Arizona. I got a burp, but that'd be very rude of me. I'm going to just swallow it. That was painful. North Carolina, Australia. Well then, let's put another shrimp on the barbie. Let's not. Missouri. South Carolina. What's up, everyone? And Poland. Thank you for tuning in. Obviously, we're here for some shoot action, but to be more specific, Inspiration 4 is coming back already. It was a short spacecation. Okay, 3 days. But that's great because it just means we get our shoot action sooner rather than later. We are obviously doing the St. Jude's thing again, the donation thing. So if you'd like to support the Inspiration 4 mission of helping St. Jude Children's Research Hospital fight childhood cancer, you can donate in the right-hand corner of your screen. Okay, that's still going. In fact, let's go big screen here really quick. Fast cut. And let's go over to their Inspiration 4 website. So far, they've raised $53,794,574 bills with a goal of $100 million. So they're a little bit way to go, but you know what? Almost $54 million is nothing to be ashamed of. Let's get them there, guys. I think we can raise the rest on our own. Yeah, that's a can-do attitude if I've ever heard one. I should probably stay on that because I'll go over some of this too. But we do have some donations already. You guys are on it before I even started live streaming. We have an anonymous. Thank you, anonymous. We have this one I've been looking forward to saying. Hold on, I got to scroll up through the chat in order to find the name. Here we go. Dr. Jack has your back. Thank you, Dr. Jack. I love that, dude. I read that. I started laughing. Here we go. This is for you. Dr. Jack has your back. Now, clip that audio and then just loop it in your waiting room at work. And then you'll probably have to hire like a psychologist to come in and you level those people out after they've been waiting for a while and hearing that loop. But it's great. That was for you, bro. Thank you so much for that donation. More anonymous people. And of course, Eric Beavers is back 101 coming out of the gate strong, bro. Just throwing the dollar in there for insult to anyone who dares challenge him. Seriously, challenge him. Somebody outbid him, please. He's just rubbing it in our faces. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. Another anonymous person. Keep on cruising through the chat. Got to find the next guy. Oh, I passed him. Come on. They do. For some reason, on YouTube Studio, they don't put your actual name next to your donation, just your picture. I have to find your name in the chat. There it is. Charlie Anderson, thank you for that donation to St. Jude, bro. Appreciate it. Now I got to go back down. It's like a weird Where's Waldo game, but all of you guys are Waldo. IG Twords. Ig Twords. Thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it. And CAMP Railroad donation. Ah, awesome. I bet you have great stories with your job, man. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's go back to big screen really quick. Here's our quick timeline. It's short, it's easy to read. We're at 6:40. The nose cone should be closed. Meow. I know right before I went live, they did the deorbit burn. It's kind of funny how they closed the nose after the deorbit burn. It's like, oh, we deorbited, but we did the deorbit burn, but we can't close the nose. Oh no. But it is what it is. And then we'll see some shoot action just after the hour. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. You guys have no idea. We probably could have seen the nose close if I didn't have this closed. I apologize. I should remind you guys, if you want to listen to what they're saying and not me, you should, the smart thing to do would go to their video and watch them. I laugh my ass off every time I get a comment saying, please shut up, I can't hear them talk. Like, literally the first link in my description is a link to their YouTube channel, their YouTube video that's live. So just go there if you don't want to hear me. Otherwise, why are you here? But we got Jesse back. That's great. And the guy, I still didn't figure out what his name is. Anybody who knows me knows I have a terrible memory. It'd take me like a good semester to learn my own students' names. So it is what it is. I'll get his name eventually, unless he quits first. Quitter. I'm going to miss some people if I don't scroll up. That's the last thing I want to do. Got you. Rick Thor. Yeah, I like that. That's a crispy name you got there, Rick Thor. I'm jealous. You sound strong. Does your job require any hammering? And this is ironic. After Rick Thor with his awesome donation, by the way, thank you so much, Thor, God of Thunder. The next person is Guardian. Is that weird, or is that just weird of me to bring it up? Like Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor. It's a coincidence. Rob Ludke. Thank you, Rob Ludke, for that generous donation. And Will J. Philly Bump. And another anonymous with a nice, generous donation. I almost said St. Paul because of my dyslexia. Paul from Montana. Ooh, Montana, beautiful state. My older brother lived there for a little while, and he won't shut up talking about it. Like, he lived there back in 2011. To this day, he still won't get off the topic. He loved Montana. Like, why did you come home? Why did you come back to Ohio? It's flat here, but at least we got corn. We won't starve to death. So we're just waiting for the crew of Inspiration 4 to literally fall back to Earth through the atmosphere, deploy them chutes. That's the best part. I don't really know why I love chutes so much. I mean, I was a skydiver, now I do PPG, which is a pair wing, but still same kind of concept. But they're just so graceful and elegant. And the way they deploy, especially like with skydiving or with space capsules, it's such a passive system. You just let gravity do its thing. Oh, it's so awesome. It's amazing. I love the physics. Like that's Kevin's porn right there. I could just sit here and watch shoot deployments all day on slow-mo. The wife comes in, I'm not doing anything. You saw nothing. That's happened before. See what they're talking about really quick.
And we're looking forward to having you home shortly.
And copy that, SpaceX. Good deorbit burn. Vehicle's healthy. Recovery forces are there. Weather's looking good. See you guys soon.
That's Jared Isaacman. Commander. Everything sounds hunky-dory. That's a fancy term for nominal. Yep, they'll be going through that plasma period. Looks like a crowd starting to form at the back of the control room there in Hawthorne, California. When we started our stream, it was like a dozen people. Now we got a few dozen. I'd be the one back there looking in the window.
Some awesome calls from the core. The deorbit burn looked good. Re-entry and weather all look good. So everything you would want to hear for Splashdown, we got it. And so things are looking great for Splashdown in about 20 minutes here. Super exciting, and things will start to get very, very dynamic, and a lot of events will happen over the next 20 minutes or so. Sweet.
Let me go through the chat a little bit, see who's participating. Hans, what's up, Hans? How are you, Kev? Back with the Mrs. Happy to watch. Well, hello there. Good day, Mrs. Happy. Belugan. The engines are inside the nose, I think. The Super Draco engines are on the radial sides, the sides of the engine capsule. Now here's the thing, and I think someone might have mentioned this earlier in the chat before I went live stream, but it is true that the Dragon capsule, back when it was called Red Dragon, like more than a half dozen years ago, was originally meant to land not with chutes, because Elon's a chute hater, but under the same kind of physics as a Falcon 9 booster, using Super Draco engines to hover and then touch down with landing legs coming out of the bottom of the heat shield. It was the deployment of those legs out of the heat shield that had NASA scurred. They got scurred because they weren't prepared. And it basically caused SpaceX to nix that idea. And so they went with the chutes because they're a tried and tested way to bring people back safely to Earth. But still would have been really cool to see a Dragon capsule land with those Super Draco engines. Now, Elon did say a while back that theoretically they could still use those engines in case of emergency. Say the chutes don't deploy, they could still use those. Whether it's set up as a backup system, I don't know. That's proprietary information, I guess. I don't know. I mean, why not? If you got them, why not at least have the capability to use them in a time of need? But SpaceX's chutes are super safe, very safe chutes. If you haven't watched my documentary yet on space chutes, on parachutes, you need to watch it. Just if you search space-eccentric parachutes, you'll see the documentary. It took me like a couple months to do, if I remember correctly. It was hardcore work. I interviewed Peter Beck, the CEO of Rocket Lab, for that, as well as a few other people, Copenhagen Suborbitals out of Denmark. A lot of effort went into that because I'm very passionate about parachutes, obviously. So anything you want to know about these chutes, like you're seeing on the screen there, you should watch that. It's fascinating. A lot of people don't appreciate parachutes, but they are like the hardest part of rocket design involving human transportation, with the exception of Starship, because obviously Starship doesn't use parachutes. But before Starship, any human-rated capsule requires chutes, and it's the hardest part that caused a lot of people actually to quit during the Apollo days, or the 1960s. But SpaceX parachutes are very safe. I have to re-jog my memory. I think they're on the Mark III versions, and they have Xylon lines, and they have 4 chutes, and I believe they only need 2 for Splashdown. So I believe they have extra redundant parachutery going on there. I get to make up terms because I'm the king of chutes. I'm self-appointed king of parachutes. So they should be coming in a few minutes. Chute deployment just after 7 with Splashdown a couple minutes later. Now it actually surprises me how low they deploy parachutes with these capsules. I believe it's around like 5,000 feet, at least during the last crew Splashdown it was. Maybe it was 10,000. I'm trying to think now. Was it 5 or 10,000? I think it was closer to 5, but regardless, that's super low for a heavy capsule with 4 passengers in it. Because when you're a new skydiver, they tell you to deploy no lower than 4,000 to 5,000 feet AGL, above ground level. 5,000 feet for a big capsule is really low. It's like, if you've never been skydiving, when you're skydiving, you don't really know you're falling. It's just really windy. And it's easier to breathe because that wind is being forced up your nose. But you don't really know you're falling. It's kind of like you're flying. But then once you get around 5,000 feet, you really start to notice that you're falling, because that's when the ground really starts to rush towards you. And you're like, I'm going to deploy my chute now because I'm scared. And so thankfully, when you're in a Dragon capsule, you can't see the ground, because when those chutes deploy, you're already going, 100 in their capsule, more than 120 27 miles per hour. I don't know what the exact speed is, but that's what terminal velocity is for just a normal skydiver. So you're going fast, and that ground's coming in really quickly. I, for one, would probably be freaking out if I was in the capsule and I could see a view of the ground. Deploy the chutes already. We got more donations for St. Jude's. Let me see if I can scroll up and get that. Thank you, Anonymous. Thanks again, Dan Hey Crow Productions, for your generous donation. What's up, Mimo Types Up, Kev? Love your channel. Also, your other channel is great. Love your commentary. Well, thanks for watching, brother. Glad to have you around. Jared's from New Jersey. They have lobster. Haley's from Tennessee. Memphis, that's where Chuck Nolan's from. 1 second. Chuck Nolan. Chuck Nolan. Castaway is like my all-time favorite movie. Frickin' fly. Get out of here, you fly. Thank you, anonymous people, for all your donations. I still feel the need to shout you guys out, even though you don't want to be named. Shipwreck, don't you dare mention shrimps, all right? I love shrimps. And now I'm hungry. Hold on, the lawyer wife is texting me. Should I read what she texted me out loud? Oh, no. When did you get a Castaway Funko and how much did it cost? You know what, lawyer wife, that is none of your business. Why are you even here? Go back to working on the theater room basement bathroom, please. Stay out of my personal life. Unacceptable. This is weird. I thought this stream was delayed a little bit. How is she so quick with the text? I'm never that quick. It takes me like 10 minutes just to text a sentence. It's that fat finger everything. Chris Sembrowski. He's a bro. Shoots bro. Broski's gonna be under Shoots bro from, where is he from? Seattle? I didn't even get to read that much. You know, Kevin should not shave. Shaving is itchy and gross. Dan, just because the wife is texting me doesn't mean you get to. Stay in the chat where you belong. Oh, check out Eric Beaver's message. Okay, thanks for that. Eric Beavers, Captain Eric Beavers to you guys, is gonna match every donation between 6:50 and 7 p.m. Eastern. Get in it. Get in it, guys. You heard him. Let's bankrupt Eric. Tell the folks, let's do it. I'll need help keeping track. All right. If you're gonna donate tonight, do it right now. Eric's matching. Appreciate that. I do the same, but then I get yelled at by the lawyer. But it's for charity. I support you. That's charity. Fair enough. If you guys want to know about another charity that I like to donate to, it's called Wings of Rescue. I have fundraised. Is that the correct past tense? For them before. And since it's hurricane season, it's a good time to also support them as well. What they do is they fly to these affected regions and they fly out animals that need saving. People are always first priority, but I mean, we don't want to leave puppies and pets and animals behind. So they fly in and help scoop them out, take them to shelters, or take them from kill shelters if they need taken from. All right, here we go. I think we got some more super chats. Dan, thank you so much for that generous donation. All right. We're going to make Eric sweat. Nah, Eric's a good dude. I'm sure he is ready to do it. Come on, guys. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you so much, G off Tim. Tim with 2 M's. Thank you for that donation. Justin DeLong. Thanks, Justin. You guys are generous. Got another 5 minutes for Eric to match what you got. Eric is my biggest supporter of this channel. He is a good person. Everybody say thank you, Eric. Give him one clap. I'll give him two. Thank you, Eric, because that first one sucked. We'll be turning up the volume here in a couple minutes so we can hopefully hear the sound of them breaking the sound barrier. Maybe we'll even get to hear the wind between the parachutes. You are the wind beneath my sheets. Hey, John Wintonton from South Texas. Bill Moon, thank you. Anonymous, thank you. Another Anonymous, thank you. Hopefully you didn't hit it twice. If you did, that's just double the love. Double the accidental love. There are no accidents, only happy mistakes. No mistakes, only happy accidents. That's it. Speaking of, another one of my role models. I've shared a lot of my Funko Pops lately. I think last time you got to see Bond. Now you got to see Chuck Nolan and Wilson. And now you got to see good old Bob. Here's a pro tip for any of you teachers. When I did that, my headphone cable totally pulled out my keyboard keys. The page up and page down. I wonder which one goes where. I'm going to say the page up one goes on the top. Anyway, here's a pro tip for any teachers watching. If you ever have some time to just let your kids work on their homework before class ends, play some Bob Ross on the smartboard, and they won't say a word. They'll shut up. It's like crack cocaine for kids, especially the ones that don't even know who Bob Ross is, because that's really old school. They're just mesmerized by it. And yet they still work on their homework, which is just, it's perfect. It's fantastic. It's like watching Bob Ross makes you want to be a good person. And good people do their homework in class when they get the opportunity. We're in communications blackout right now, so we're going to turn this up a little bit so I can keep talking.
The sets of parachutes. We have two sets. The first, again, are drogue chutes. There's two of them. Their job is to slow.
I'm not going to let him say that. I get to say these things, not him. This is my day. Let me get to these super chats really quick, these donations. Oh, man. I feel bad for you, Eric, because I can't keep up with them either. Okay, I think this is where we're at. We got another anonymous donation for $5. $5. Another one for 50. Mia. Thank you, Mia. Paul is back. Thank you, Paul from Montana. Beautiful state. And Darth Gently. I will gently kill you with my lightsaber. Zap. Thank you guys. You guys are very generous. Okay, so allow me to talk to you and inform you about what's going to happen with the chutes, brah. So as he was stealing my thunder, he said they will deploy two sets of chutes. The first set are the drogue chutes. Now, the drogue chutes act as like a way to stabilize the capsule as it's coming through the atmosphere really fast, but also slow it down a little bit because you don't want to deploy the main chutes and have them rip apart because of the high velocity. But stability is just as important because you don't want the capsule rocking and what have you. Now, when they decide to cut those drogue chutes, they'll also deploy. Now I got to think back, because some capsules are different than others. Do they have pilot chutes on this that help? No, they just deploy. Yeah, the drogue chutes act as pilot chutes. They deploy directly the main chutes out of the deployment bags, the D bags, used in the scientifically correct way. Freaking D bags. So the drogue chutes stabilize the capsule, and then they get cut and they pull away the main chutes. The main chutes in the D bags, they put them in D bags so they don't just come flying out. It's easier to deploy them that way. And the lines need to be tight before they actually inflate. Otherwise, they could snap those lines. If the chutes inflate before the lines get tight. So there's a very systemic way of doing these deployments. It's very elegant. Here we go. They're streaking in, literally coming in hot.
Seeing is a view from our thermal camera. Seeing Dragon coming back down to Earth right there.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is the first shot of the Dragon capsule coming back as part of the Inspiration 4 mission. The crowd here is super excited seeing that for the first time as well.
I got to say this too really quick. The main parachutes are also reefed, which means there's a line around the bottom rim of the parachute that get cut by line cutters after they inflate a little bit to allow them to inflate in stages, so again they don't get ripped apart at high velocity. It doesn't put so many G's on the passengers either. There's so many little intricate details to the chute deployment mechanism. I love it, dude. Again, make sure you watch my chute documentary. Just Google, or not Google, YouTube, or Google it. YouTube, space-eccentric parachutes. It's the best. How long is that thing? Like 45 minutes you'll ever spend
on the
in your life.
side. That is mission control, Hawthorne.
Dragon, GPS converged. Expect nominal altitude for drogue chute deploy.
There we go. It looks like Eric matched the donations.
We show the same.
Thank you so much, Eric. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Eric, you are amazing. Everybody say thank you, Eric, and thank you all of you who donated.
Comms with Dragon, and they're getting ready for drogue deploy here shortly.
Yeah, I love these tracking shots. Again, that is Dragon in the center of your screen. We've got visuals of it, and we're expecting drogue chutes to deploy, and then the main chutes shortly after that here in a couple of minutes.
Use that infrared camera, man.
Again, a lot of excitement for Inspiration 4 crew's return. Waiting on drogue chute deploy. That happens at about 18,000 feet.
Dragon, brace for drogue window.
I didn't think about you, forget about you, Jared Draper. Thank you, Jared Draper.
We're bracing.
Bracing for chute to drogue deployment. Here we go.
On re-entry, the team is experiencing about 3 to 5 Gs.
We heard some words to have them brace for drogue deploy. They will feel the difference in speed when the chutes do deploy. That was what the core mentioned there. That's such a cool shot of Dragon coming back down to Earth. It looks very fast in this camera view here.
I don't see the altimeter. Anybody see the altimeter? I see mean sea level, but oh, I think I might have saw it there at the end. 22,000 feet, I think. There it goes. Yeah.
Steering 2 good drones.
Yeah, so this is a great shot of Dragon looking up at the drogue chutes. A lot of communication going back and forth between the crew and ground station, but the drogue's job is to slow the vehicle down from about 350 miles an hour to 120. We are expecting the main chutes for these to cut off and the main chutes to come shortly after this.
Dragon, these are 4 healthy mains.
Shoots, bro! Yeah!
Dragon, descent right nominal. You have visual from the Cubby forces.
All those shoots in the chat. I love it.
SpaceX, good news.
It's like Christmas.
And at 4:04 p.m. Pacific time, we do have confirmation that the main chutes have deployed, and you can see that on your left-hand screen of a camera looking forward above the Dragon capsule, looking at those 4 main chutes.
1,000.
Copy, 1,000.
See, they do deploy them low, man.
The next event coming up now is a visual confirmation of Splashdown. You can see the Dragon capsule on your right-hand screen slowly coming down now. We've talked about how fast the vehicle has been traveling, but they will be touching down approximately 15 miles per hour when they touch the Atlantic Ocean there.
800 SpaceX.
We copy 800.
Now, the Dragon 1 program had great success with the water landing, with 20 successful splashdowns over the course of that program, 9 of which were carried out by flight-proven Dragon spacecraft.
And this is a great shot. Dragon continuing to descend back towards Earth, again targeting a landing, a splashdown off the coast of Florida in the Atlantic Ocean.
Copy 600.
He caught himself. It's not a landing, it's a splashdown. Only jerks would point that out, though. Just let him go. It's fine. So if you remember back to the Perseverance Mars rover landing on Mars, the
400.
the color in the
Copy
chutes,
400.
in the parachutes, actually spelled out. Now I'm thinking about it, I can't remember what exactly the coded message was. It was like Star Wars or something. It was like Morse code. I wonder if they have something like that for this mission in there.
$200. We're bracing.
We copy 200.
Dare mighty things. That's what it was. Thank you so much. Which is their like motto. Show the inside on Splashdown, please. I want to see who jumps.
SpaceX splashdown and maintenance. Copy code 1. Copy standard.
Great success. And the parachute didn't land on the capsule either.
Inspiration 4, on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home to planet Earth. Your mission has shown the world that space is for all of us and that everyday people can make extraordinary impacts in the world around them. Thank you for sharing your leadership, hope, generosity, and prosperity. And congratulations on your incredible journey.
Look who else is
Thanks so much,
happy.
SpaceX. It was a heck of a ride for us. It's just getting started.
Copy, just getting started.
So it's also, the capsule is designed very well. For one, it keeps the hatch out of the water. So if it accidentally blows, they won't fill up with water like Gus Grissom's. Remember back to the 60s, Gus Grissom's hatch prematurely blew, so they say. And his capsule started filling up with water, and then it got in his spacesuit because he didn't have his valves closed on his flight suit, and he almost drowned. But luckily they fished him out with the helicopter before that could happen. Tell you what though, he got a workout treading water with all your pockets filled with water. I guess would be a hard task to do. Sometimes my hatch blows early. Yeah, personal problems, right? Yeah, that was awesome, man. It never gets old seeing parachutes. Again, watch my parachute documentary if you haven't seen it yet. I show plenty of SpaceX chute deployments, although you could also just maybe Google search SpaceX chute deployments. You can find some pretty awesome videos, man. It's really cool. Looks like it looks like I owe another 1 million donation to St. Jude for a successful landing. Get on it. Get on it. I told you we need to pick up the slack. We need to get Inspiration 4 all the way to the $100 million donation mission, the goal. This channel will do it. Thank you, Adam Ingram, for your donation as well. Seriously, all of you, Eric, Dan, all of you guys, thank you so much for your generous donations today. I wonder if I still have, yeah, we still have that screen up. Let's see if we refresh it, it gets any higher. 0. Heck yeah, man. Look at that. That was all this audience. It definitely didn't come from any other audience. It was all you guys. All right. Thank you guys. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a lot of coins. That's 3,458 major medical procedures. And I don't have to tell you how expensive those can be. Red blood cell transfusion, a lot of them. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm sure they can make use of that money. No problem. Very generous of you guys. Thank you, anonymous donators. Thank you. Poor cunts. How they break out of that giant can opener? Well, they use a can opener. No, so these support boats will come in, help them open the hatch. They'll bring one of the Go Quest or somebody around to pick up the dragon, put it in the nest in the back of the boat, and then that's how they'll climb out. Hopefully they don't get seasick in the meantime. Hope Chris takes his pills. He had a little bit of trouble with the centrifuge. It's all right though. I can tell I'm getting older because when I go on roller coaster just now, sometimes I'll get close to blacking out. Maybe it's because that one day I didn't eat enough. I don't know. But man, I went on the Millennium Force last time I was on there a few years back. That first dip came right back up out of that dip, and I was like, whoa, I almost blacked out. That was a lot of G's. All of a sudden, it was probably like 2 G's. But when I did flight school, I was kind of shocked by the fact that I got a little weak stomach there during my first flight lesson. I didn't throw up, but I probably could have if I wanted to. So I'm not one to judge. I'm an old man now. Space flight is a young guy's game. It's kind of weird to think that Jared's only 3 years older than me. He's a billionaire. I need to step my game up before the lawyer wife leaves me. Yes, I know you will. I'm waiting for her text now. Peeps. What you doing, Peeps? Yep, I got her text there. Hey, Piopi. There you are. Man, it's getting warm in here. Why are you in here? It's too warm. It's too warm. It's hard to do all this. It's like patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time. I can't do it. You're hiding behind the boom mic. Don't touch Chuck Nolan, Peeps. Don't slobber on him. Not for you. She goes, yeah, damn right. How much was the ride for one seat? Well, on this ride, it was free unless you were Jared. Then it cost you like $100 million. But I think a normal SpaceX launch is like between 50 and 60 some million dollars, I believe. So divide that by 4. There you go. We'll just say $15 million for a seat on Crew Dragon. This is the guess off the top of my head. I don't really know. You might want to just wait and save up for a Starship ride. You'll get a bigger group discount. Derek Tebach. Thank you for your donation, bro. Appreciate it. Dustin, thank you for your donation. You guys are great. There they are. Mission complete. But it's not really over though, because now they got to do a bunch of press conferences and interviews. I mean, just look at Buzz Aldrin, man. He's still doing interviews 50 odd years later. It never ends. They'll have speaking engagements to go to. Their lives will never be the same. Send me and Tim Dodd to space. Yeah, right. By the time we get back, Tim would be like, I'm never going in something confined with him again. He would not shut up. He would not stop cracking stupid jokes. Now, Tim and I hung out briefly at the Starship presentation in 2019. We had a good time together. It was fun. Well, any other questiones? I might end up calling it there. It is getting really toasty in this room. My computer's not really working that hard. I don't know why it's heating my room up. Things like a giant bobber. Oh, I think we got frozen feed. I think that's a good time to transition away from that before it comes back. You guys didn't see it come back. It was still frozen when I transitioned. Don't worry about it. Eric, once you pop, you can't stop, huh, brah? Thank you so much, Eric. Seriously, dude. You're too kind. This is a man that knows how to spend his money in a good way. The lawyer wife just says I blow mine. I'm like, these are all business expenses. I needed this fancy high-end computer. I needed my paramotor. It's a business expense. I need this go-kart. No, I'm actually very picky with the charities I donate to. I like to do my research on them. Obviously, if you can't trust St. Jude, then who can you trust, right? And since we're on the topic, I think it's a good lesson, a good life lesson. Don't just like give to every charity that asks for money. You want to make sure you do your research on it, make sure your money's you're getting the best bang for your buck. It's really going to help those that they're saying it's going to help. But I can attest that that will be the case with St. Jude. Yeah, if you get an email from Nicaragua or something and they're saying they need charitable donations, I would probably think twice. Our prince is poor, help. Thanks again, all of you. We got another anonymous donation. Thank you, anonymous donation. And another one from really, really cool picture there. Jahan St. Paul. Thank you for that generous donation. It's getting dark there, isn't it? Off the coast of Florida. It's getting dark here too. I have to turn my lights on if I keep streaming. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys can't see the bobber anymore. Watch out for the sharks. You don't want to come back to Earth and then get eaten by a shark now, would you? That's what they call you at work, Jahan. You need to watch what they do in the shadows. That's where I got it from. Jahan. That was the name of Nandor's horse. Jahan. Thank you, Diggy Digifix. Love ya, brah. Thanks for sticking around, man, for so long. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy it while it lasts. You still have over 24 hours of a weekend left. Well over 24. I don't even want to do the math live or I'll embarrass myself. So enjoy your Saturday night. Don't do anything I would do, which is probably help the wife with the bathroom. Yay. Thanks for tuning in and sharing the shoot action with me. I appreciate you guys. It'd be very sad if I had to watch all alone, but we were together and we had an amazing time. Godspeed, you guys.